Hey, you know what? For all I know, I still am late. I know how this goes. Yeah, just it's always a little bit behind, but that's fine. Yeah, my tea got done right on time today. That was absolutely perfect. Also got another strategy. I could start the stream as I'm going down to get my tea. By the time I come up, it's all done. It's ready to go. Yeah, look at that. I actually was early by a few seconds. Booyah. I got it. I freaking got it. Ready to go. Ha! The fucking ads. Wait. There's ads on it? Wait, did I forget to turn that off? Huh. Oh, I guess I did. Okay, let me just turn that off. Not supposed to have ads on the live streams. I fixed that. I know most of you probably use ad blockers anyway, but I'm not going to be like some of those people that just keep getting more and more obnoxious with the ads as more and more people use ad blockers. So the few that don't have ad blockers yet are being pushed to get ad blockers because the ads just get more and more fucking obnoxious. I do not want to be doing that, man. Not at all. But speaking of, oh man, we got some good stuff here though. So Zontar send me $2 at 8 parks plus a water park in 6 days. Fun but tired. Okay. He also sent me some evidence. So there you go. There's Zontar's wife Fu Chen here at Cinderella's castle. Man, look at them crowds. Look at them crowds. Yeah, I mean Disney. They've had to jack the price up to like $200 a day recently. That is freaking insane right here. But yeah, you see this now. This is a Valentine's Day well spent right here. Going to the park with the waifu. You see this is impressive right here. This is what you should be doing. This is the proper way to spend this holiday. Well, or you can spend it with a redneck on YouTube talking about Japanese cartoons. That's another way you can do it. I don't know who'd do that on either side, but you know it's been known to happen every once in a while. Yeah, every once in a while, man. I'd say, hey, Ryan Joe, welcome, man. Yeah, Arrow Shogun Imagination. Yeah, Master Manos. Well, I got all of you guys here ready to go. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are new to these type of streams, I usually pick out around 10 anime every season that I will recommend. See, no matter how shitty a season can be, and there have been some pretty shitty ones, there's always at least 10 shows that are in the, little above average to good territory, sometimes even completely excellent, like Land of the Lustrous. And yeah, there's never, if you're willing to watch stuff, if you're willing to broaden your horizons, so to speak, you can find some good stuff. There's 50, 60 shows a season at any given time. There's bound to be some that'll keep your interest, man. Bound to be some. Oh, it's that Toho on RGE stream, love it, yeah. Well, if you guys remember from my Twitter and some of my very first videos, I do have that giant Reimu plushie. Yeah, that's right. That could be part of the set right now too. The giant Reimu plushie. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna have to bust that one out. I mean, she's just sitting on my couch right now. You can't put something like that on the shelf, so yeah, it's on my couch instead. Oh, people got Project Melody stream bookmarked. Absolutely perfect. Alrighty, let me just get caught up here, and then we're just going to jump straight into the Japanese cartoons. Imagination, thank you for the 2. Oh my god, Sonic wasn't a disaster like the butthurt reviewers said it was. Yeah, just like Joker, huh? Yeah, the movie was funny and had a rad credit sequence that I enjoyed. The after credits put a big smile on my face. Glad I saw it. Yeah, so if you guys were on the fence about going to see the Sonic movie, well, there's been some pretty glowing endorsements. Paramount actually listened to the fans, and well, what do you know? They may make a bunch of money now. And Bend Over, thank you the 10. Just subscribe to Project Melody's channel, over 29,000 subs. Hose mad, enjoy the shekels. Oh man, I am of course going to enjoy these shekels, and especially since it comes with a side of laughing at the hose being mad. But then again, hose always be mad. Yeah. Although I don't know why that new netherite hoe was so mad in that video I posted yesterday, but it's fun, it's fun. And Saipoff, thank you for the 2, calling it now late and fashionable. Haha, not this time. And another 5 from Saipoth. Last season gave us 2 isekai with lollies. This season is giving us 2 awesome comedies with hyena girls that come with Fuda jokes. That's a funny coincidence, actually. That's a true statement. Both Interspecies Reviewers and Seton Academy have pointed out that female hyenas have dicks that can be more impressive than their male counterparts. And yeah, they're all making Fuda hyena jokes. 2 in the same season. That's either the world's funniest coincidence, or they did a little bit of coordination behind the scenes. I don't know. And Logan Johnson, thank you for the 2. I defy you, Heartman. Ah, yeah, you're here instead of spending a fortune going out to eat at a fancy restaurant like Taco Bell. Instead, you're here watching me, huh? Nice. So much appreciate that. And Caribbean Wolf, thank you for the 2. A deal's a deal. Here's your pay. All right, thank you. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. What was it for every minute I'm early or something? Yeah, I was gonna say you may want to be careful with that deal, because I was half tempted. Like, maybe I'm going to start at like noon. Not like I could. I mean, work, but yeah. Advantage was cancer, thank you, the 5. I'll always choose listening to a redneck talk about Chinese cartoons. Yeah, Japanimation from China. Yeah, that's pretty cool. And Kegistani Citizen, thank you, the 5. I'm a little late in chair because I was in the urgent care with the finger sliced open, looking forward to Blade Devil. Oh, well, hope you enjoy him, man. Be careful not to slice your finger open again, though, because that's going to make flipping through the book a lot more difficult. That's one of those things I know, too, because I've seen what at least one of my bones looks like. Because, yeah, I mean, it was, I think I told this before, but I have a giant fucking, chef's knife that I use to cut onions with. And, no, I'm not such a noob that I cut myself while cutting the onions. No, I was drying everything. I mean, I washed my dishes, I was putting everything up in the drying rack. And I had that giant fucking knife in there, and it kind of shifted a little bit as I was adding more stuff to the rack. And then, I was adding a fork, and I just ran my finger right down that knife, and I didn't even feel it. That thing was so sharp, and it cut so well. I didn't even know anything was up until the knife hit the bone. And then it was everything, all the sirens going off, just like you'd see in the cartoons. That got my fucking attention right there. That hurt like hell. So yeah, I mean, good luck, man. Good luck. Hopefully everything ends up fine with you there. Yeah, that was a little bit annoying. So yeah, Slowpoke guys, yeah, thank you for the 5. Fuda hyena is best hyena. Changed my mind. Well, all hyenas are Fudas. Well, female ones. Unless you're gay and you want one of the male hyenas. I mean, that's fine too. Yeah, with hyenas, you have to pick either the Fudas or the males. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, cursed knife. Oh, jeez. Yeah, for what it's worth, I mean, it healed up pretty fine. That little, my little knife incident. I'm not emo, it missed the wrist. Although, I did, it was when I was in metal shop in high school. Yeah, I ran my wrist right alongside of this steel beam that I just got done cutting. That was fun. Yeah, it's no joke, man. When you slice certain parts of your body, oh man, the blood was just gushing out. That was an experience right there. Well, all right, let's get to the anime, man. Let's get to the anime. First up. Oh, hey, look, it's Diamond Sweet Ass. Hey, because why the hell not? Everybody loves Diamond Sweet Ass. All right, where is it? There you go. First up, I normally don't do the little short ones, but this one's been pretty fun. This one's been pretty cool for what it is. If you were in the mood for just a 3.5 minute dose of cuteness, bam! You guys remember Heya Camp? Well, it's back in short format with Heya Camp right now. Yep, this time around it's not so much focused on winter camping, but the girls are, they're going on a stamp rally, it seems. And if you guys, I didn't know what that was either until I was watching anime, but, well, and going, a few anime conventions do it. But yeah, it's pretty much, you gotta visit, certain landmarks, and you get a stamp. And if you fill out an entire stamp sheet, visit all the locations, you get something for it. Yeah, you get something. And that's what this one is. It's almost like a lot of anime I've been doing recently. It's kind of sort of an advertisement for some of their local attractions. And I gotta say, this is actually a good idea to get people out and moving and visiting places. You doing these dang stamp rallies. All right, no, you visit all the culturally relevant locations in this city and get a stamp from each one. You're gonna get some reward for it. Yeah, it's good for tourists, too. Shows everyone where all the important shit is. And, of course, we had to have some food, too, because why the hell not? Yeah, you got cute girls and food. And a lot of really interesting scenery, yeah. that is good. Oh, and God, that's another one of those things. You know, I didn't really know they did things like this until I started watching anime and going to conventions. But at this point in my life, I think I've actually been in Japanese high school longer than I've been in American high school, just simply by proxy through all the anime I've watched. I think I've had more cultural festivals than I have actually had days in high school in America. It's really weird. Yeah, very, very weird. And even then, I know it's the most idealized shit, but well, yeah, oh, look at that. See, the Tanuki's backpack is on fire, and they're just warming themselves on it. Yeah, how carefree can you get, man? This is like something I would do right there. Yeah, Mushroom Girl Hot Pot. Oh, don't get too far ahead of yourself, man. Don't get too far. Oh man, Ranjo, good point. Head Pat Camp. That's right. This is almost what you could call this anime. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so you want to see some cute girls doing cute things like launching fireballs at each other and dodging them. That is pretty much what's happening right here. You're going to have to watch if you want the full story, though. But look at that expert's dodge right there. She was sitting right where that fireball landed and got out of the way right on time. Yep, gotta have those cat-like reflexes. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, Waifu Appreciation Day. Yeah. Oh, wait. It looks like she's wearing Crocs, too. They still make those? I haven't seen Crocs for a long time. Yeah, this is such a feel-good anime. Yeah, it's just like its predecessor. That was actually full length. I mean, look at that. They all clearly feel very good. Yeah, sitting here getting a good look right there. Yeah. Head pat camps where? Oh God, no! See, you know how you got the petting zoos, right? And there's got to be an equivalent for head pats somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if Japan did that. I mean, they got cat cafes and bunny cafes. It's just one more step. It's entirely possible. They may actually do that. Yeah, going on 12 years of Japanese high school. Dude, that's what I feel like sometimes. I swear to God, I do feel like that myself sometimes. And this is another thing, though. I keep seeing the legendary Kotatsu here, but I've never actually used one myself. Yeah, see, maybe once Blade Devil launches, maybe once I get like $85,000, within 2 months, I'm gonna post my luxury Japanese vacation and then just disappear. Yeah, some of you guys may get the reference, and no, I would never do that because, as I've mentioned before, if I pulled shit like that, I'm done. Like my YouTube career even is deader than mundane mats. I can't afford that. I want to actually accomplish something with my life. I can't afford to be throwing everything away for a couple $1,000. Like, nuh-uh. I mean, maybe if it was 10 million, I'd think about it, but nah, it's not gonna get anywhere near that far. Anywhere near that far. Oh man, I'm saying it looks awkward as fuck. And then, well, I don't know. Well, it's got a freaking furnace underneath there, man. It traps all the heat in with the blanket. I think it needs ventilation though. That may be one of the downsides. And hey, look, now they're eating oranges outside by the lake too. See, one of them is here. One of them is here eating at the table. The other three are, we're outside. Yeah, they're not all hikikomori though. Not all of them. Raging Boulder Eagle. That's what I would be. Yeah. Golden Raging Queen. Yeah, RGE on the balcony in a small tight kimono. Yeah, that was one of the pictures she posted, huh? I mean, for the record, Zoe Quinn has long passed the wall. but she still tries to post sexy pictures every once in a while. So yeah, she was posting photos from an expensive hot springs in a fucking tight kimono. Yeah, maybe maybe I'd do that too. People would have to pay me to take the picture back down. Yeah, no, dude, Sailor Bubba, move out of the way. I'm gonna take your fucking place here soon, because that's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, you guys remember from the main anime, huh? You remember the how is it, their club room, which is really just like a glorified storage room / like hallway thing. It's a walk-in closet almost. Yeah, it's just, how much room do we have left? Like, oh shit, this room's only going to be like 2 feet wide. Like, well, may as well use it for something. Yeah, and this is actually here how they all link together right there. What's that? Valentine's Day has been good for me. Got good sushi, gone to the bank, did some writing. Birds of Prey is bombing, and Camgirl Thoughts being beaten by 2D whammons. Yeah, it is a very good time, man. It really is. I am enjoying seeing all the circus right here. But yeah, there you go. So definitely check that one out if you just want something laid back, just want to watch some cute girls doing cute things. You're definitely going to get a lot of that from that anime, I swear. Okay, now I need to make sure I'm caught up, and then we're going to just go straight to the next one here. Alrighty. Cool, so Grim Lords Games and Rants, thank you for the 666, absolutely perfect. Happy Waifu Appreciation Day, RGE. Oh yeah, I definitely appreciate my waifu. And just chilling TFM's new doll channel, Dr. Dollhouse. It's about doll care and maintenance. Oh, so he's moving all those videos over onto their own dedicated channel? I guess that's a smart idea. And Fanman56, thank you for the 5. RGE, the blade goes down. Don't hurt yourself. That's our job. And it's a union. So you do your job, you get sued. Oh, so you do our job, you get sued. Oh, okay. No, I got it. Yeah. I'd be encroaching on a union job. Yeah, I could get sued for that. That is the case in some places. Yeah, you're legally required to hire union labor in some cities, and that's why it's so dang expensive over there. It really is. What was this? It really exists in real life. Well, I know. I think all the settings in Heya Camp, I think they all exist in real life. I mean, Japan does a real good job of this. They make basically tourism promotion anime. Yeah, they seem to be very successful for them too. I wonder why other places don't do that. I really wish they'd try more of that here. I mean, fuck, maybe there's a lot of really interesting places in my own town I haven't visited yet, but maybe if they based an anime in it and you saw all these cute girls going there and doing something, maybe I'd be tempted. Who knows? Maybe. Alrighty, now what's the next one on my list? Actually, I think I'm gonna post all of these at once, because YouTube has just been real weird about displaying new lines on the streamer interface. So okay, this one. Where's it? There we go. What let me just open this here. All right, get us back on screen. Boom. What do you think's going on right here? Yeah, you got the girl's just standing there looking at some birds, and boom, a dead freaking little cute creature right there, just standing there. I mean, they're literally committing suicide by running into her. So yes, this one is those, I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. Not an isekai, as some people may have first expected, but no, this is another one of those VR MMO storylines right here. Another one of those. We actually got at least 2 this season as well. Although those aren't the ones making the Fuda Hyena jokes. But this one is all about some freaking MMO noob who goes in and decides, oh shit, I don't want to get myself hurt. So I'm just gonna put all my stats in defense, and somehow ends up completely breaking the game. And as a gamer and even a developer myself, they reach very far in this anime. It's clearly they take some liberties for the sake of just getting the story out there, because some of this shit, the developers would have seen it coming. Like how you can become completely immune to poison after taking enough poison attacks, for example. Yeah, that as soon as that mechanic is figured out, guess what everyone on the server would be the next day? Yeah, some of those things don't make too much sense. Is that a peach thing? No, it's a little like plant bunny thing. But it does look like a bunghole right now. Yeah, it does look like an ass. That is true. Yeah, and this one of the reasons it's on the list is not just for the cuteness factor, because there is a lot of cute girls doing cute things in this anime, but it's also got a lot of really awesome action scenes, like this one here. So, as always happens in these video games, if somebody just discovers some grade A cheese, then the developers nerf it, right? So she broke the game, and then she got nerfed, so now she's not really invincible anymore. And yeah, this fight here was a legit struggle. So it's not one of those super overpowered main character type shows. It kind of was for a little bit, but now, she's kind of the combination of her getting nerfed and fighting things that should have been impossible to fight. Yeah, no, this isn't the expression they're making there, but look at that. They even went fishing. Yeah, every MMO seems to have that, huh? I remember doing that in World of Warcraft. Showing up for that Booty Bay fishing competition. Those were the days. Way back in my day. Yeah. Classic WoW Booty Bay fishing competitions. Good times, man. Yeah, WoW was pretty good while it lasted. And classic WoW has kind of revitalized Blizzard. It's actually pretty funny. Yeah, this one did kind of remind me a little bit of it. And boom, so how about this? How about revisiting an old boss that you barely were able to whoop the first time around? And here comes the next one. This time you bring power leveling a pair of noobs. Yeah, this, again, it's all things that you would have experienced yourself if you played enough just regular MMOs. I mean, obviously not VR. These things don't really exist. That fluffing of the shield heroine. Oh, that would be a nice way to call this. Yeah, this one is actually very, this one's not, I mean, I guess just like Heya Camp, it's pretty laid back. I don't know if it's going to change. I haven't read, I believe, the light novel. I mean, judging by the name, it's probably a light novel. I haven't read that, so I don't know where they're going to take it, but I can't imagine it's going to get too high stakes. I mean, this isn't like Sword Art Online. Yeah, these people, I mean, they could just enter and exit the game whenever the hell they want. It's not really that big a deal. Yeah, God, this is a nice first day right here. Like, hey, look, I got my freaking tower shield. Everybody come at me. Come commit suicide on my shield. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, for what it's worth, this is when I played Conquer Online. Yeah, I played the Trojan. They were they had this special move where they could turn into a robot basically, and you are invincible in that form. That was fun. Those were some good times. I think that game is still around. It's just in a completely different form. And there you go. Look, one of her friends joining her, who's a bit more of a PKer. Yeah, somebody's about to get their ass whooped right here. Can't wait to see that. Well, we're gonna see it. Yeah, this anime here, it's got a lot of death in it, but none of it permanent and none of it too bloody. And a lot of interesting questions too. I wonder if there's a poison dragon in the Poison Dragon's Labyrinth. See, this is the kind of shit that I would do. I would name a dungeon something like the Poison Dragon's Labyrinth, and all the bosses all the just trash mobs in that dungeon would be poison based. But then the last boss would be like an ice elemental or something. Because everybody would have gone in there with just nothing but anti-poison gear, and that's what all the fights are up until the very last boss. And it's a fucking ice elemental or something, or a white dragon, an ice dragon. That's like something I would do. So maybe this girl's been playing in some of my D&D games. She's got the right questions. Like, I wonder if that fucking asshole would actually do that. Oh, here's another act. See, this anime is actually, contrary to what the premise may tell you, there's a lot of action in this anime. But I keep complaining about this. It's real hard to take good action screenshots because when everything is in motion, it doesn't really look that good still. But this one ended up pretty okay. So that's pretty good. That is pretty awesome. Yeah, oh, elemental shifting is much better. That's true. Yeah, that's right. There should have been an ice hydra in here instead of a poison one. Oh, and see, it's got tentacles too. Yeah, look at that. They're at the bottom of the ocean in a little air pocket, facing off against Cthulhu right here. Yeah, there's gonna be some tentacle action too. So the solution to this fight scene, by the way, was so damn hilarious. And another one of those things that. Yeah, again, any developer worth their salt should have been able to predict. But hey, it's an excuse to show cute girls doing cute things and fighting monsters and swimming in very shiny coral reefs and to get their dang treasure right here. That Poison Dungeon Turbo Rave Party starring no mainstream celebs and beers on them. Oh, nice. Let's say, I wonder if someone with defense ignore or defense reduction will appear. No, see, actually, that's one of the nerfs they did in this anime. They added piercing damage, which ignores defense. So there you go. I mean, that's something that most games do. Yeah, so they don't let you stack defense to the point where you're invincible. They give other people skills and abilities or even, attributes that'll just completely ignore some, if not all, defense under certain, if not all, circumstances. Yeah, that's, again, just, from a gamer perspective, and even a developer, yeah, a little bit of weirdness, but it's still fun to watch, yeah. Yeah, especially compared to Sword Art Online. Very lighthearted, just like Heya Camp. It's a nice thing to watch when you get home after a super stressful day at work. Which, by the way, I think mine are finally done. 3 weeks of just pure hell. And now it looks like it's finally coming to an end. So that's good. I should be back on a normal work schedule here soon. So I could focus on what's important, like Blade Devil. Because, John Bob 008, thank you for the 5. Damn it, is it March yet? I want to see the launch of your Blade Devil campaign. Oh, I do too, man. Dude, we can't wait right now. Although it's really up in the air whether the trailer is going to get done it's done, quote unquote. It just may have some unfinished artwork in it is all I'm going to say. Yeah, dang coronavirus is putting us behind schedule, but hey, we're launching March 1st. It's going to happen. Man, maybe we're even going to be competing with, I think Doug Tenaple is launching something soon. Ethan wants to launch, was it Warts and All and Wrecked Planet at some... I think he was thinking of pushing Wrecked Planet back to April, which is good for me. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be competing with Ethan. I don't think there's any way I'd win that fight. At all. Okay, so where was I? Oh, good. Here's one that I'm sure all of you guys would wanna do. All right. Well, this is probably the most wholesome anime of the season that I'm gonna be showing right now. Can you guys guess what it is? Most wholesome of the season? Well, you're only gonna have a few more seconds because I'm gonna post it up now. Yes, Nekopara, and look at this wholesomeness right there. I mean, how could anybody have dirty thoughts about this anime? But some freaking perverts do. What can I say? And, actually, what's there to say about Nekopara? I'm sure if most of you who are gonna watch it, you guys are already fans of the games. Maybe you've already seen, the OVA. But, you know the basic story. This is a world where these humanoid cats exist, and there are male cats. But this one focuses mostly on the hot chicks. And yes, the game is a little bit of a pornographic variety. But the anime, it gets a little bit into the fan service. Like say, hey, let's bathe together. But not all the way. Yeah, this isn't Interspecies Reviewers. They don't go all the way in this one. Yeah, cat girls for the win. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, baking anime. See, funny thing is, there is actually a lot of baking going on. Yeah, because all of these cats are employed at a bakery. So there you go. And speaking of, right there, you got chocolate eating chocolate or cacao eating chocolate. Yep. So apparently, cats love fudge, like chocolate cake, almost as much as, if not more than dried fish. Now, for whatever you do, though, don't feed these to your dogs, by the way. You do not want to feed this chocolate to your dogs. But, yep, this is pretty much Nekopara right here. And they do have a diverse cast of characters, so to speak. Like Cinnamon the Pervert over here. Everything makes her wet. Yeah, I know the more degenerate among you. Yeah, she's all of your guys' favorite. I can already see that. Yeah, an anime about cooking. Kind of. Yeah, Thundercats ho! Yes. Now see, if Thundercats roar looked like this, it would have actually been successful, you see. It would have been successful, man. I'm almost guarantee you. Oh, Yakitate Katpan. Yes. Okay, wait, oh shit, where's my mouse? Now, not all my monitors are the same size, so my mouse gets stuck. Oh, look, what do you think, hey Chad, what is this? What do you think this pose is? If you've seen the first episode, you know. But look right here, man. What do you think's about to happen? What normally happens when someone gives you that look and holds their hands out right here? Jizz in my pants. That was a funny song, too. I gotta say, that was. You guys never heard the Jizz in My Pants song. That one was pretty good. Oh, Project Melody's chat is back. That's good, man. Our favorite e-thought is still up and running. Now, that's absolutely perfect. Now, every time I think of baking, I jizz in my pants. Oh, I could actually see that for you, huh? I could see that. Yeah. See, reverse rape, pounce. Felch the breasts, yeah, you know, you guys, titties, yeah. Pure happiness, head pat incoming, okay. A double high five, of course. Yeah, what else could it be? What else could it be if not a double high five? Maybe it could have been some of this, though. Yeah. Again, very wholesome right here. You know, you got the little kitten there, just wanting to play with the soft, fluffy things. And there you go. You got, cats love fluff. Yeah, that's, of course they're going to gravitate towards it. Man, Moth-chan would be real popular in this world. Yeah, she's not a cat, but she's probably the fluffiest out of all of them. Man, Crystal must be so mad. Yeah, the Project Melody still up and running, still outperforming all the 3D thoughts. Yeah. Kneading. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's kneading that dough. Hopes and dreams. Coconut is best. Well, yeah, looks-wise, maybe. That's all right, of course. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing out of place. You know, this is the look of somebody that has nothing to hide right there. Totally didn't get caught in the action. Fluff, yes. Wholesome 10,000. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, see, this is a good one. This is a good anime if you just... And plus, it triggered the fuck out of the NPCs, too. Yeah, they were trying... See, as NPCs often do, they went into this, and they're trying to project current year politics onto it. Oh my god, these cat girls are literally slaves! Yeah, just shut up, boomer. Go sit in the corner while the rest of us enjoy our Chinese cartoons. There's no place for you here. Yeah, I didn't expect that plot twist. Did you? Did you, though? Oh, is that Maple is the best cat girl? Now, see, everybody has their own favorites, huh? Yeah. Now, it's the funniest thing with coconuts, though, is how everyone else calls her Nuts for short. Now, imagine that being your nickname, like your nickname being Nuts. Now, maybe if you were a guy who had like bowling ball-sized balls, that would make sense. You know, that's someone I would expect to have the nickname of Nuts. But if you're a cute girl, yeah, got some tail grabbing action. Yeah. Now, see, this is one of those things, actually. See, this is hilarious because every cat I've ever had, I've trained them out of freaking out when they get their tails grabbed early. Because pretty much ever since they were kittens, I'm just grabbing the hell out of their tails. Like, not pulling them, just grabbing them and holding them. So at first they get a little bit irritated, but eventually they get used to it. So then I could just, because people, every time we have visitors, somebody always tries that. Oh, it's so funny to grab the cat's tail. So they go grab one of my cat's tails and the cat just doesn't give a fuck, doesn't even lift its head. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to sleep, bitch. And Alrighty. Oh, and there you go. Speaking of Azuki and Coconut right here. Yeah. Coconut's got the best assets out of all of them. That is true. Yeah, and I guess Azuki is the most compact, even though she is the oldest one. Vanilla's best girl. Yeah, everybody has their own. Yeah, everybody has their own favorites. Yeah, same with Paws. Yeah, that's true. One of the things, if you really want to piss a cat off, roll some masking tape up so it's sticky on both sides and put it on the bottom of the cat's paw. They fucking hate that. You really got to be careful though, because they may try to eat it, but you can play around. What's next? Oh, there we go, the wholesomeness. So there, if you want some wholesome cat shows, this is it. They all just happen to also be cute girls though. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Just a bunch of perverts trying to sexualize these cute, innocent cats. Alrighty, so Saipoth, thank you for the 2. Now I don't want to get hurt, so I'm going to max out my defense. And Darkness, hit me. I said hit me harder. I said harder. That's it, the good stuff right there. Make me call you daddy. Now, see, actually, Darkness would probably take all the defense just so she can handle getting hit as much as she wants. Oh, Undecided Ant, that's a weird amount there. Thank you for the 2069, of course. Breaking news. Project Melody's chat has crashed and she is trying to fix it. It seems like a holiday tragedy has befallen on her and her views. Experts predict the Mad Hose sabotage the stream, but is most likely Chatterbait's shitty servers. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a conspiracy at this point, but it looks like Chatterbait is on her side, so I doubt they do that. Undecided, thank you for the $1. In other news, the Undecided News is attempting to be faster at reporting. Oh, no, it's still fine, It's still fine. We got it. And good luck to Project Melody. Good luck having your stuff, your chat back up, which is absolutely excellent. Oh, we got some nice cat-related comments. So John Bob Zeus is great. Thank you for the 2. My favorite is Coconut. She's a hottie. It's true. And Damashep, thank you for the 2. Coconut is best girl, thick in the right places. Yeah, I mean, it looks like, chat was pretty torn as to which one was the best, but Coconut has the most shekels being thrown at her. Yeah, so if we were doing voting like the Japanese idol industry votes for their favorites, Coconut would be winning by far right now. And Caribbean Wolf, thank you for the 2. Lord Nux will flex on your grave. Oh, well, on the NPC's graves? I mean, if he flexes on my grave, I'll be fine. Dude, I don't care what happens to my grave after I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Oh, yeah, gay ops from Crystal. Yeah, all the triggered hoes. Now, it would have been even better if her name was Diamond. Then it would have fit with that thumbnail I created for yesterday's video. Yeah, weeb science is the best science. Yes. Eventually, the mainstream resort to robot voice videos. Yeah, they need to bring anime YouTubers, these virtual YouTubers, into the news. Now, I think China did that already. They had a virtual news reporter. Those need to be a lot more popular. Just make them all anime style, too. All of them anime style. That would be perfect. Maybe we could get people who are younger than 60 watching the news again if it was all hot, scantily clad anime chicks reading it. And Zesta Kwisatsadrak, thank you for the 2. A cat is fine too. Well, those cats are definitely fine. Very fine, if I do say so myself. Yeah, hashtag Coconut best girl. Yes. That seems to be what the super chats agree on. So again, if we were doing popularity contests and voting like they do in Japan, they do it based on amount of shekels spent, really. Yeah, if you want to vote for your favorite idol, you buy more of her CDs. And some of these people are fucking insane with how much money they spent on this stuff. But, to each their own. To each their own. Although this is a very funny fucking coincidence right now, given what the next show is. Some of you may be able to figure it out. Boom. Yes, this one here is my favorite pop idol made it to the Budokan. I would die. So this is an idol show, and before you before you say anything like, oh my god, another idol show, this one focuses more on the idol otaku than the idols themselves. It does go into a little bit of what the idols do here and there, but it focuses more on the otaku, and it actually shows them in a very, very realistic light, funny enough. I mean, a lot of things are exaggerated for comedy's sake in this anime, but a lot of it's true. They literally do things like, I mean, remember how Wake Up Girls kind of showed the truth of the idol industry from the idol's perspective? This show is pretty much the truth of the otaku that follow these idols. And they do shit like spend literally all of their money buying merch so they could vote their favorite idols up in the rankings. They do like both of them here. I only work a part-time job at the convenience store because that's the only job that'll make sure I can have all the time off I need to go see the concerts. They never miss an event. I ran into some of these guys at the Calafina concert when I went to that. They fucking flew to the U.S. because, I mean, they had the money to, but yeah, they never miss an event. They fucking followed their favorite stars over to the U.S. Yeah, that's good. Oh, Steel News with Ashiara. That would be a funny one. Yeah, all right. What do you think's gonna happen here? She's walking home after working overtime so she could vote for her favorite idol in the event, and you see, the dark shadows under the eyes, walking on the street in the middle of the night. Maybe someone's not paying attention. I wonder what could be happening. And while this anime is focusing a lot on just the idol otaku side of things, it also it's playing this nice little game of the relationship between the main character and her favorite idol. They both really like each other, but I guess if I could call this anything, I would call this miscommunication the anime. Because everything that each one of them does just gives the opposite impression to the other. So this one, Mina, the idol, like she's just very shy, but she comes off as cold, to her biggest fangirl, and she's just loving it. It's like, oh, but at least she knows I exist. Like, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Yeah, so there's a lot of very freaky people here, yeah. Oh, and there you go. And we, of course, got to have the idol scenes, too, because why the hell not? Yeah, and I got to say, just like all the other idol anime out there, if you're going into this one, just know they do also, they do use a lot of CG as well. If that's something that you get butthurt by, just know that for some of the idol bits, they do use it, but most of the show is not idol concerts. Most of the time, they skip them. Most of the time it's, like here, you got, two of them building up their relationship with each other. And when this isn't on screen, you just get a bunch of nerds doing a bunch of nerd things. That's what this is. Oh, hey, Rojigami. Sorry I'm late. I may be able to forgive you. Maybe. That's me right now, though. Like, huh? You late? And this is good, dude. This is what I look like right now, too, if you could see me. Yeah, again, finally, after 3 weeks, my work is finally probably going to let up, at least for next week. So I may be able to get all the Blade Devil shit I need done by launch. Finally fucking done. I cannot wait. But yeah, these nerds take their obsessions very seriously. I like that. So seriously that they don't let anything as minor as massive injuries stop them. Yeah, broken arm, broken face, broken nose. She broke her leg. She's walking around on... Now, you see, when she breaks her leg later on in the show, her biggest concern is that she can't do most of her part-time jobs because she's got multiple part-time jobs. She's like Uncle Ruckus. She's got like 40 jobs. And, she can't do her job. And she's not worried about being able to afford to live. She's just like, damn it, they're doing a popularity contest right now. How the fuck am I supposed to be buying like 20 CDs when I can't even afford to eat? That's her biggest concern. That's how you can tell a true nerd right there. See, this is the look of an idol that has fans that do shit like that for him right there. Yup. This is it, man. Oh, this is me working 12 hours a day, 4 weeks straight without a day off. Ooh, I'm glad. It's been a long time since I had to do that. I did have to do similar shit at, when I worked for a much larger corporation that did have crunch time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to give my all into voting for Mina. Yeah, she's working multiple part-time jobs so she can afford to vote as many times as necessary. And then she ends up losing her jobs. How freaking tragic right there. You know, I swear your job tried to make you late for Blade Devil. Dude, I would not be fucking surprised if they did. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. Oh, and of course, no, they call each other trash all the time, too. I think this is actually the one where Kumasa, he was actually telling her how he only works one part-time job. He's not going to get anything more than that because he needs that, because that part-time job gives him the flexible hours so he can make sure to never miss a concert. Now, this is perfect, man. Oh, it's that. She reminds me of a ticking time bomb to a violent Evergarden injury status. Oh, man. I don't think it's going to go that dark. Yeah, it's not going to go that far. Man. All right, I think... Yeah, I believe, yeah, that is... And this one, the first one we pulled up, that was pretty much just... they were having an unrelated discussion, and, as women tend to do, she redirected the discussion towards herself. Which was absolutely perfect. Yeah. Very well played. Very well played. So yeah, if you want to see an idol anime that's less about the idols and more about the nerds that follow them and obsess over them, this is the one to watch. I mean, it's hard to get more obsessed than breaking your leg and your biggest concern is not being able to vote for your favorite idol. I've been there with some of my own obsessions, though, so I can actually understand the feeling. Man. Okay, and now we're doing some refreshing here, Oh, I need to take a drink. Perfect. Oh, Dewalt, thank you for the 5. Coconuts tally my banana, daylight come, and we want to take her home, yeah. 6 and 7. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to torture you. And Changus Khan, thank you for the 5. Imagine using CG in your dance scenes. This super chat is brought to you by the JoJo gang. Yeah, not they don't always do it, but they do what they got to do to cut costs. And I am still very much in favor of CG. It may not be perfect now, but it's gonna get good. Every single one of us has seen good examples of CG. Anything Pixar puts out, for example, Land of the Lustrous. We're going to get to the point eventually where indies can make awesome CG animation like Land of the Lustrous. That is when we can have a true animation revolution. And because animation's expensive and time-consuming. We need time and cost-cutting measures like CG to make it viable in the indie market. And that's what I'm about right there. I fucking want the indies to succeed. Alrighty. Oh yeah. Okay. So now I guess the second most wholesome anime of the season. Yeah. Why not? Let's go there. Let's go there next. And by the way, I'm not doing these in any particular order of preference. You guys, you should be able to catch on, especially if you've seen my previous anime videos and streams. I'm doing these in the order in which they air, starting from Monday. So that's it. That's the only ordering there is to these shows. So don't try to read too much into it. Yeah, that's all this is. Like I'm listing some of my favorite shows in the order that they air starting Mondays. That's it. So that's why some of these may be a little bit... Oh man, those of you guys who've seen the most recent episode, woo, you're going to love this. I'm going to let this one sink in. a little bit. So yes, this one here is Somali and the Forest Spirit, which is less of a spirit and more of a fucking golem, to be honest with you, as we're going to see. But yeah, how many of you guys have been keeping up with this show? How many of you saw the most recent episode? You remember this? You remember this scene right here? Yeah, things may not have ended too well for certain characters involved. Man, this one, I mean, it at first, it seems like the cutest type of show, although it always has a little bit of a sad undertone to it. Because, in this world, humans are almost extinct, and they're being hunted. And to be honest, they did kind of have it coming. They did start it. They started it, someone else finished it. But as usual, there's a lot of innocents caught in the crossfire. But yeah, so Somali was basically an escaped slave who was probably going to be eaten. And she ends up hiding in a forest where the forest's guardian, a freaking golem, finds her. And he decides that it's, in the last year and a half of his life, because golems have a set time limit, he's going to try to find other humans to kind of drop her off with. And then they go on a world-spanning adventure. Yeah, cook your meat. Yes. Yes. If this needs to remind you of, if there's any lesson to be taken from this, it's you always cook your meat. You may end up with a very bad case of food poisoning. Very bad. Yeah, so there you go. You got, in a world where humans are hunted for food, yeah, she's pretending to be a minotaur, basically. Because, there's enough of them that have human-like faces, right? So, yeah, so he made her this hoodie with horns on it. Absolutely perfect, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Oh, what's that? Also known as Undertale, but the monsters won. That's a good comparison. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the theme here. That you'd learn a little bit of history as time goes on, but at first, the humans encountered all these monster races, and then they tried to wipe the monsters out because they were different, right? And then the monsters fought back and wiped them out. You shouldn't pick that fight, man. Shouldn't have picked that fight. Yeah, and this is one of the reasons I love this show, by the way. Not just the topic and all that and some of the cuteness there, but the artwork is amazing. I mean, look at this desert scene right here. If it looks a little bit blurry on your screen, it's not just because of the resolution. This is also because, it was doing that whole mirage effect through this scene. Man, I really do love the environment art in this anime. It is all spectacular. Very good. Oh, see, look, there's their first encounter right there. A giant freaking golem meeting the escaped slave. And things... See, some of you may be thinking, I've seen this hentai before, but no, it doesn't go there. Don't worry about it. It's completely wholesome, man. It really is. It is completely wholesome. Yeah. What's that? Oh, man, this is going to end in tears. Well, it could be. They may find some way, to, I guess, extend their time together, but I don't know. We're not going to know till the end. But until the end inevitably arrives, within a year and a half. Yeah, so in this world, the golems live for 1,000 years. Exactly. And they know, from the moment they're created, they know when they're going to die. And they don't particularly give a fuck. But Somali here wants to spend her whole life with them. Well, we'll see if that happens. We'll see if they can figure anything out within a year and a half while going on adventures. Yeah, there's a little bit of a prequel to that previous one right there. Yeah. Oh, end in tears or semen. Well, I guess if you're into some freaky shit, it could be both. Yeah, tears or male tears. Yeah. Was it react to the Lupin the Third movie trailer? The CG is dope. No, I already watched the trailer, and yes, I thought it was awesome. I did. Yeah, Attack of the Killer Lollies. Now that would be pretty funny. Yeah. Yeah, this anime makes me sad. Well, it is. I mean, it has a tone of sadness to it all the way through, and that's very well played right there. Oh, I played Near Gestalt. I'm ready for the tears. Well, but we've all had our fair share of sad stories. Fuck, this is gonna date me as the biggest boomer ever, but I still remember when Air was the hot shit. Yeah, Air and the part in Full Metal Alchemist where Hughes got killed. Yeah, now those are some feels right there, man. Especially the way Air ended. Woo. That takes me back. Although, if you guys think of watching that anime, I hope you're immune to moe blobs, though. I hope you're immune to moe blobs because the Air is the poster child of moe blob anime. But in case you were thinking that that Somali here was nothing but a bunch of cuteness and sadness, you got a bunch of badass fucking giant lizards too. Now look at that. How would you like to encounter something like this in a cave? Yeah, things may not end too well. May not. Whew, not at all. Now that air was so sad. Yeah, it was, man. And it looked like it was gonna be it was looking up for a little bit, and then it's like, nah. We're gonna have to go all the way down. Yeah, all the way. Oh shit. Oh, and right there, this right here, this is another good example of the environment. And look at this. How would you like to be in this position? You're just picking flowers in some underground cave, and then all of a sudden, one of what you thought was a giant mushroom ends up being like this monstrosity. Look, I mean, this got to be its tongue, its mouth, its eyes are in its mouth. Yeah, how would you like to encounter something like this, man? How would you like to? Oh, what's that? No, I think I found your scaly orgies. Oh, man. Yeah, there's... I guess with all the dragons, everyone has been making assumptions, huh? About the scaliness. Man. Yeah, this is one deadly mushroom. And see, this is why Interspecies Reviewers is pretty awesome, by the way. With Interspecies Reviewers, at least those mushrooms were hot. Yeah, magic mushroom. It kind of is. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right. Latest episode again. Yeah, remain calm. Yeah, when you're in the middle of a giant fucking sand tornado, you don't want to be letting go if other people are being blown away, man. Yeah. A bunch of nopes in the chat. You mean you guys wouldn't want to encounter something like that? Yeah, I'm on shrooms, shroom tips. Now I've seen this hentai before, run. Dude, no, that's pretty much my reaction to almost anything. Anytime someone shows me a scene, yeah, I've seen that hentai before. And I'm not even doing it to be an asshole. Like, I've really seen all that hentai before. I mean, you get used to it eventually, yeah. Yeah, you eventually start, I mean, I guess it's kind of like The Godfather, right? The Godfather has been referenced so many times after that movie came out that if you haven't seen The Godfather yet and you watch it now, it'll seem so damn derivative because other movies have copied it so damn much. It's really funny, but that's how it is. No, Sapoff, thank you for the 2. Just a friendly reminder that Japanese idol singers are willing to break their contracts just to get the chance to audition for lead singer in Macross. No other show can make that claim. Then again, no other show guarantees platinum albums under your name. That's true, man. Although I guess if it's just auditions, as long as nobody finds out they're auditioning, it's fine, even if they lose. But imagine being found out. Yeah, your career's done. Cool, and Weeaboo United Task Force, thank you for the 108. Much love to all weebs. Ooh, yes. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's, I appreciate some weebery right here. All weebs are awesome and welcome. And Cyclone Butterfly, thank you for the $5 reference. Oh, man, I can't even remember. See, that's the thing. When you're a boomer, you start missing references, though. And the references you get are from before all the people you're talking to. And then you don't get any of the new ones because you're a fucking boomer. That's what it's like. All right. Now let's move on to the next one. Oh man, we're only like a little bit. Yeah, I guess this is pretty okay time. We're about like halfway, almost. All right. Next up. Oh, this is the perfect one to start with too. All right, I know you guys. I heard you guys love titties, right? So how about some stylized titties? How about we start with that one? Boom. You guys should recognize by the art style. Yeah, you got the boing boing going on. Maybe bigger really is better. How big do you think her tits are? Yeah, how big do you think they are, chat? Like, really. But yes, this is toilet-bound Hanako-kun. So you guys know that story of Hanako, that girl ghost in the girl's bathroom in the abandoned wing of the school or whatever? Yeah, it's pretty much that story, except the girl happens to end up actually being a boy. Still in the girl's bathroom, though. Yeah, there is a lot of jokes about that. So the basic story is Hanako is one of the like 7 wonders of the school, because every Japanese school has its like 7 fucking ghost stories, and he's number 7, but he's also the winner. I mean, well, not the winner, the leader of them. Yeah, and this entire anime, after they have their fateful encounter, yeah, they just solve supernatural incidents, I guess. So does this mean I can graduate from cleaning bathrooms? What do you think? Do you think she graduated from cleaning bathrooms at all? Yeah, do you think that's ever going to happen? I mean, what happens when you accidentally eat a freaking mermaid scale, get turned into a fish? Mermaid shows up to collect her due, her new slave for the next 1,000 years or so, and you end up owing your life basically to a freaking toilet ghost. That must be quite the existence right here, man. Quite the fucking existence, if I do say so myself. No cup E for Everest. yeah. You guys know. You guys can tell. We'll see. Yeah, and it's not all fun and games. It gets surprisingly graphic at times, but it's mostly tame. This anime is pretty tame, and I love the fact that the girls in this anime actually act like girls. All their internal monologues sounds like them too. Yeah, why am I not watching this? I don't know. I think the art style is just way too different for a lot of people. But yeah, no, we got our action. Look, see that's Hanako right there. Yeah, taking his dang hostage. That's what you do right there, man. With that, no, another of the 7 wonders would be the human anatomy model that comes alive at midnight. Yeah, there was one was the staircase. Yeah, the other one was the secret room in the library that only shows up at 4 o'clock. I mean, you got your old favorites in there, but they got a few new ones as well. Yeah. Oh, well, she's dead. No. Yeah. Oh, see, there's the mermaid. So, see, Japanese mermaids look like this. Yeah, Japanese mermaids are fucking fish with human faces. It's not like in the West where it's like the top half of a hot chick and the bottom half, instead of legs, they got fins. Nah, see, the Japanese mermaids, they ain't seducing anybody. Nobody's being seduced by the Japanese mermaid. So yeah, here's one. Giant fish with claws on her fins and a human face. Yeah. All right, how do you think this one's going to end up, by the way? Imagine getting your head caught in someone else's scissors that are about to clamp down. Yeah. What do you think is going to happen? You guys think they're going to finish her off here? You guys think so? Yeah. I mean, I've already seen. I mean, we know. You know what would happen if they got rid of the main character too soon? But yeah. So why can't we have a waifu sex doll that comes alive at midnight? No. That would be the sex doll brothels 7 wonders, not the high schools. Not at all. Oh, is that joke's on you? That's my style. Hey, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Hanako's. Yeah. So I can't spoil anything. You learn a little bit about his past in the most recent episode, but that seems to be what a lot of this is going to be about, is trying to puzzle together, because he used to be a human. So how does a regular human kid end up dying and becoming one of the 7 wonders of the school as the ghost that haunts the girls' bathroom? I mean, it's probably not going to be that funny of a story, but yeah. It just like with Somali, there's a little bit of sadness there, and a lot of awesome. Just like with Somali, actually, they have a lot of really awesome artwork here with the environments, especially when they're going into all of these boundaries that all the other wonders have. Very well played, man. Very well played. Oh, man, Emerald Taurus. Now that's cold but true. No matter what the bottom half is, they both smell like fish. Well, I mean, that is one of those jokes, right? What did God say after Eve jumped into the lake? Like, damn it, now all the fish are going to smell like that. Yeah, and it stuck all the way until now. Yeah, all the way until now. Oh, self-swirly gone wrong. Oh, that is true. Yeah, see, there you go. There's the first encounter. Go visiting the haunted girl's bathroom only to find a boy in it. Just absolutely perfect, man. Yeah. Yeah, so this one here, I mean, again, it's mostly dealing with supernatural stories of the variety. So if you're a fan of Japanese ghost stories, you've probably heard of most of these. But this is a pretty unique take on a lot of them, and the art style's pretty awesome, and the comedy's pretty good too. And it looks like someone may be getting murderized right here soon. But whether or not someone does, you're just gonna have to wait and see, man. You're gonna have to watch. Yeah, fatality. Yes, that's what it was, man. Oh, what's this? 500 people watching and not a single dislike. Oh my God, that is... My dislike troll hasn't shown up yet? Oh, maybe it's because, less people in general watch the anime streams. Yeah, but I only do one each season, so about halfway through the season, and I wait until halfway, because I've had it happen before where some shows start off really fucking strong, and then they turn to complete shit. And other times, shows start off, pretty bland, and they end up being fucking awesome. But I wait like halfway through the season just to be sure. And yeah, so all these shows I'm listing off now are the ones I've liked the most so far of this season. And I think that was the last. Yeah, let's end on some titties. I know you guys like to see titties. I was seeing. Oh, now someone disliked. Okay, whew! Good, now everything's back to normal. See, dislikes count as interactions too, so even those help. That was an anime name. Oh, that was Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Very, very good, man. Oh, now everybody's disliking. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you jinxed it, you fool. Hey, it's all interactions, man. It's all interactions. Oh, Rojigami said, that reminds me, I have to drop a like too. Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty. Yeah, all those dislikes are fakes. Hey, I'll survive. See, I'm not like mundane Matt. No, actually, maybe I should be. I should go crying to YouTube that they need to remove dislikes from the platform. Because everything he uploads is disliked at a 95% ratio or some shit. Yeah, but there you go. Look, anime titties, boing boing. You can't dislike that, can you? Then again, I guess some people will dislike anything. Yeah, I'll leave this one up while I make sure I get caught up on the shekels here, and then we'll move on to the next one. I can't show too many titties, or you. Dude, I used this in a thumbnail. Instant demonetization, fucking instant, man. God. All right, let's move on. Let us move on to the next one there. Okay, just making sure I didn't skip, because one time I actually did skip a show. That was so fucking awkward. And I just looked down in my list a little bit too far, but I'm not going to do that this time around. I will not do that now. I'm just making sure I did not skip any of these. Okay, good. I did not skip anything. Okay, so this one, there was a lot of speculation as to whether or not this particular anime was going to make my list, but given the subject matter, how the hell could it not? I figure you guys have more faith in me. Yes. It's a show about titties. Holy shit, dude. Titties. Uh-huh. Interspecies Reviewers. The most controversial anime of the season. Not necessarily because of the content of the anime, but because of the reeing it's caused and the fact that Funimation dropped it. Now, why would Funimation drop this one when they've licensed other similar things before? You think maybe it has something to do with a lawsuit going on against them right now, and they really don't want to risk Ty Beard walking in there saying, oh, you guys are going to claim it's not a sexually charged environment in there? Well, look at the type of show Funimation has been, not just licensing, but dubbing, because they were in the process of dubbing it. So yeah, Interspecies Reviewers is, as the name suggests, a show about some adventurers who don't go on the classic fantasy adventures, although I guess sometimes they do, but they really quickly gloss over it. No. Their mission is to visit brothels and post reviews of all the different types of monster girls. Now this, just the premise is absolute perfection, but the execution is great too. Now, I still say, this one doesn't... I wouldn't call this a hentai. For a lot of reasons. Because first off, like, they never show any penetration or anything like that. I mean, they don't even get to the softcore hentai levels. They throw tits out everywhere. Sex scenes do occur. You get to see big-titted chicks having a good time. But that's pretty much all you see. And the biggest thing for me, though, is the scenes are over pretty quickly, though. It's not nearly enough time to beat your meat to it. It is a comedy first and foremost, with a copious amount of fan service in it. I mean, look at this. This scene right here. Chicks love a guy with a huge dick. You can get any girl you want if you're packing heat. Very next scene, they go to a fairy brothel, and he in fact can't get any girl he wants because his dick is too big for all but two of them. So yes, there are occasions when having a giant schlong is going to work against you. Like this one, yeah, like if you're going with fairies. They had to measure your dick ahead of time just for safety's sake. Yeah, we're right there. See, they're telling you what the show is all about. You see, we're on a fantastic journey to have sex with every type of girl out there. Now that is a quest I can respect. Yes. This show is like Monster Musume, but better. Yeah, imagine if Monster Musume had more fan service. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and there's the Fuda Angel Crim, yeah. Let's say you have to take a load off sometime, you know. More like bust out a load, am I right? Yeah, hashtag boomer humor, but hey, still funny. And yes, they did go to bust out a load. This is what this show is all about, is busting out loads in every single type of monster girl and then recounting the experience. Yeah. Oh, that's illegal. Let them have any fairy. Whoa, are you saying that's size discrimination, what they did to poor Stunk there? Is that what that is? Yeah. Oh, there's the salamander. Yeah, so, the salamander girls, they make for good barbecues. Yeah, you know that whole Japanese sushi thing where you eat the sushi off of a naked girl's body? Now, imagine if she cooked the food, too. Now, just think, how would you cook a sausage using one of these salamander girls? Because you find out, I mean, you get it nice and evenly heated all around it somehow, right? Yes, so you want to see how these guys cook sausages on a salamander girl. Hey, you're going to find out. I said, my pee hard. Yeah. Even the opening lyrics say to bust a nut. Yeah, they did the opening song to the YMCA beat, too. So anybody who wants to cancel this show is homophobic, I guess, and transphobic and every other type of phobic in the world. Hey, look, and you even got the tentacle girl. You got the octopus girl. Yeah, I heard. She's probably the creator's favorite, and she lost the popularity polls though. It's like, fine, we'll just put her in all the animes. That's right. So hey, this is it. Now it's the Charmander. Yeah, fire in the hole. Yes. And the humor in this show is where it really shines. Because, it starts out with a human and an elf getting into an argument because the human just got out of an elf brothel and the elf was like, did you really just have sex with her? You realize she's a 500-year-old hag, right? And the human's like, I don't give a fuck. She looks young and that's all that matters. But her mana is disgusting. And then this fucking human granny comes up. The elf's apparently her main customer. And yeah, they're getting all lovey-dovey there. And the human guy is like, oh my God, talk about hags. What is wrong with you? And the elf's just like, what? I mean, humans are great. They're all younger than 100. So that's the type of humor you can expect to see in this one. And hey, there you go. There's the mushroom, one of them. Yeah, so that's another joke, too. You got some of the older hookers there, doing this job for a while. They get that look. Yeah. So, yeah, I know, been there, done that, measured so many penises, hooked up so many people. Yeah. Yeah, and she finally, this is the first time she had an angel coming up to her. Yeah, because this particular shroom was more of the madam than one of the hookers. And she's very good at matching people up with the right girl for them. But she got an angel for the first time, so threw her for a loop. Like, God damn it, what am I supposed to do with this one? I have no experience with angels. And yeah, she guessed right. Experience pays off, man. Yeah, the thousand cock stare. Yeah, that's what Terrence Popp calls it, right? Yeah, the thousand cock stare. Yeah, shiitake mushrooms. That's right. See, loved the mushroom chicks. Yeah, all of them loved the mushroom chicks too. Oh, and then of course, no, they're voting too, so they vote based on race. And I'm surprised the succubus race isn't winning all the time. So yeah, that's their slogan: "Wants to fuck, vote suck." Yes. I mean, sure. I know if succubi existed in real life, I'd be voting for them for sure. I had Toxic Man, baby. 1,000 PP stare. Yeah, that's right. We got to keep it PG-13. No, my last anime stream got age restricted by YouTube. Of all the things I did, my anime stream got age restricted, and this one probably will too, just because of some of these screenshots. I mean, that was enough for the last one. Man, I think good question there, Roger. I wonder if Stonk's inability to detect mana essence in others is an indication that a human in this world doesn't produce many magic users. Well, he himself is a magic user, though, isn't he? But actually, no. I don't think I saw him use it. No, never mind. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, the races that can detect mana find like 500-year-old elves disgusting. Oh, but they got that. They went back to that joke too. Yeah, because when they went to the gender swap brothel, yeah, he got an elf there too, and then the elf walked in and was like, "Damn it, there's other races here too," because all the others are like, "Ew, it's an old hag," because they could all detect mana. Yeah, so apparently the elf prostitutes don't like anyone but humans. Well, yes, if you love titties, then definitely check out Interspecies Reviewers. I've done multiple clips about this anime. If you guys aren't watching it yet, there's something wrong with you. But since Funimation canceled the Western release, though, you're going to have to go sail the seven seas. I heard the group Judas is doing a pretty good job with it. I mean, from a friend, of course. I mean, I would never partake in such activity, but a friend tells me they've been doing a very good job. Cool, Imagination, thank you for the 5. Parakeet, more like gonna skeet, possible anime of the year. If they do to the anime of the year votes like they did to the My Anime List rankings, there's no way that Interspecies Reviewers isn't gonna get at least the fan pick for anime of the year. The critics are gonna shit on it, like no matter what, but we've seen with the Sonic movie. Yeah, critics hate it, audiences love it, on track to be the biggest video game movie ever. Hey, I mean, who are you? If you're a creator, who are you going to appeal to? The worthless, out-of-touch critics or your own fucking fans? I know which one I'm going for. I'm not even going to fucking talk to the critics. I mean, I'll talk to a few that I know aren't blatantly hostile to me, but if someone from a publication that I know is blatantly hostile to me reaches out, I'm just going to fucking ignore him. There's no use in even communicating with them anymore. And I've heard people say that, but if they're going to smear you, you may as well tell your side of the story. I will tell my side of the story. Not on their platform, though. Because if I gave them an interview, they would cut it up and edit it deceptively to make me look even worse and use my own words to attack me. So fuck them. Now, I ain't falling for that shit. And Saipoth, thank you for the 2. Ayu, nobody remembers what I did to make them cry. Ooh. Also, we need more magical girls getting corrupted by brainwashing NTR from insect tentacle demons. Only those who are cultured will know the show. There's a lot of good hentai shows out there, though. Yeah. All right, yeah, votes suck. Hell yeah. Everybody's just posting titties in the chat now. Perfect. Cool. And, DCV Titan, thank you for the 2. The greatest of all time anime. Yes. And, was Cyberman Alien? Thank you for the 2. They did show penetration, though, the halfling vibro. No, they moved. Well, it happened, I guess, but they didn't. Well, although you could say they showed it with the slime as well. But still, I mean, those scenes are way too short to be considered hentai. And John Bob 008, thank you for the 5 again. Random thought inspired by this anime. Aliens visit Earth. The next day, Florida Man is the first human to do it with an alien. Well, if the aliens are hot enough, I mean, fuck. Maybe me that does it first. I mean, I'm not going to let Captain Kirk get all the hot alien chicks. Whew, okay, so yeah. See, much titties in the chats, man. You guys know what's up. Yeah, awesome fucking shows. But for now, we have to go back to what has to be the weirdest idol show I have ever seen in my fucking life, and I've seen AKB 0048, which I actually really loved, by the way. I was expecting a hilarious train wreck with that anime, which is the only reason I watched it. But I actually ended up really, legitimately, non-ironically liking it. But either way, I've seen that one. Now I've seen it all. Yeah. 22/7. I wonder why they have that. They still haven't explained the name yet, because, there's 8 of them. But yeah, so the whole premise of this anime is really fucking weird. You got this seemingly all-powerful Illuminati type organization, I guess. They take their orders from the wall, which is actually, let's go backwards here. There you go. This is the wall back here, and it stamps messages into metal plates and spits them out, and they have to do whatever the wall says. And the wall said, and its orders are absolute, that, all these specific girls will be recruited into the idol unit. And everything that happens, each episode or two, they seem to focus on one of the girls and their past issues and how they work through them. So in a way, this seems to be a really weird type of healing anime. Except it is an idol anime. They do their duties, they do their concerts, they go through the learning process and all that, but under very unusual circumstances. Imagine this in real life. You just get an ominous black letter from some Illuminati type organization that, hey, you're invited to join. And see, the thing is, whatever's giving them the orders is apparently omniscient, because it can predict everything that's gonna fucking happen. So, it's not like you would be able to say no. Yeah, one of them tried to leave, and they're like, oh yeah, we know you'll be back. And sure enough, was back. Yeah, so how about this? Cherry blossom viewing in the rain. Yeah. Well, there was lots of good ones. So yeah, just so this is, this is a freaking idol show. It is. Except, again, really fucking weird. It's got some really weird, Illuminati supernatural type elements going on in the background. Yeah, they even visit the facility where the wall is. It's this epic fucking sci-fi bunker type deal they got going on, except a lot more intricate. And then it also links to an average looking, office building. So yeah, it doesn't make too much sense trying to explain it. It's really fucking weird. It's damn stupid in a lot of cases, but after a few episodes, I just can't stop watching. When I'm watching this anime, I was literally thinking, this is what it must be like to love some of those obscure art house movies, isn't it? Nobody else gets it, and everyone else just turns it off. And here you are oh my god, this thing is fascinating. I can't get enough. Yeah, that's pretty much me right here. That's Mr. Nobody there. I got a bad feeling for the end, though. Yeah, there is actually just like a lot of other anime this season, there's an aura of sadness and depression over the whole thing. And now I think this whole thing could be about working all these girls out of their issues. But it may not end on a cheerful note. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Now, I think, is this one an original anime? I'm not sure. But look, see, there's a little bit of happiness, though. Look at this. I do have to look at this now, though. I'm quite sure it's not an original anime, but it might be. There's only one anime I know for sure is an original, but okay. It looks like it's looks like it's not an original. Okay. Or is it? No, it wow. No, it might be. It might be an original. Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's why it's so fucking weird. Original anime are always fucking weird. Yeah. All right. What's that? No, Kyubei shows up in the end. Another Madoka. No. Well, there is another Madoka, Aaron, but not. Now, I'm not expecting any like bodies to start dropping, but we get some good shots though, like this one. I've used this line so many times. Don't let me down more than you have. I think this all the time when talking to some people. Oh, no, Toxic Man Baby. No, dude, you weren't supposed to tell people this. This is how I got recruited to drop Blade Devil. The wall's gonna have a word with you after the stream, because you weren't supposed to let people know that. Yeah, this is why I'm shilling this show. It's because I work for the same organization. Yeah. Oh, this was actually a perfect first concert right there. It turns out the shy, useless girl actually is an expert at playing the piano and is able to bust out her skills at the perfect moment to save the day and gain some self-confidence in the process. Again, like I said, this is an anime about working these girls through their respective issues one at a time. I got no clue how it's ever gonna end. Oh, Rojigami, I watched Madoka for mommy only. Oh, so you stopped watching after episode 3, right? Yeah. When mommy comes back, though, we'll get to that. Yeah. Even when the entire world around you is fucking gloomy, you can still find things to be cheerful about. That is another episode, yeah. Or another lesson I can totally see this one pushing. Or I do seem to get it, yeah. Oh, it's that, man, this feels creepy. Well, it kind of is. I mean, imagine taking all your orders from some freaking monument in your basement that spits out orders on metal plates. Eventually, there's got to be a wizard behind the curtains somewhere. But yeah, it is really weird and creepy in a way. Yeah, so what's this anime again? No, this one's just called 22/7. That's seriously the name. And yeah, I do believe it is an original one. Yeah, original anime always end up being really fucking weird. Yeah, very fucking weird. And this isn't the only one on the list either. Holy shit. Oh, okay. 3 left. We're almost done. And again, I'm not doing this in any particular order, so it's not like I'm working up towards number 1. It's just the order in which they air in. So starting from Monday, going through Sunday. Some days may be skipped, but that's the basic part. Okay, and Kirby Wolf, thank you for the 2. If they're sorry, I'm going in first. Oh, the invading aliens people have sex with? Hey, why not? And DGV Titan, thank you the 5. The odd that girls take orders from the wall. I guess they think that if they obey, they can avoid hitting it like a truck hitting an isekai main character. That's right. Yeah, I kind of made that joke. I posted this screenshot, saying that eventually women have to accept this. You can't avoid the wall. The wall takes no prisoners, and the wall sends me super chats too. So thank you, man. So thank you the $5, DeWall. Now, what you thought? You thought I wouldn't get into an enemy? I am DeWall, god of entropy. Obey me. Yes. Yeah, the wall itself has been giving me super chats for a while. Yeah, I mean, it's almost as if I work for the same organization. Conspiracy theories abound. And Arclich Steve, thank you for the $2. Ergo Proxy is kind of like, what the fuck am I watching? Loved it. Oh, dude, I fucking loved Ergo Proxy as well. Now, still, one of my favorite anime episodes ever was that one where their little like wind powered thingy got stuck, or there was no wind. So the 3 of them were Riel, Vincent, and was it Pino? Like all of them, the 3 of them were stuck in a crater like for a week, I think, and all their supplies were depleting, and Riel was just going so fucking mad. And Vincent and Pino were trying to make the best of it. I mean, that was a good case study to how different people react to being stuck with, just in close quarters with other people and everything going wrong next to each other. But yeah, I fucking loved Ergo Proxy. Yeah, I think that episode wasn't as good as that Space Dandy, like, the Purgatory Planet one. That one probably may be my favorite anime episode ever. Yeah, Space Dandy isn't my favorite anime ever, but if you look at just individual episodes, that Purgatory Planet episode of Space Dandy is probably my favorite individual anime episode ever made. But that Ergo Proxy one, that one was a little bit close. Although my only problem with Ergo Proxy was they really rushed the ending, though. It's like they got to, 3/4 of the way through the season, and then they realized, fuck, we only got like 6 episodes left. Woo, let's just rush to the end. And it felt, and then even though they did that, they still had time to. They made very weird episode choices, like that episode in that theme park city. It was a good episode on its own. I just think it was bad timing to put it where they did, as they're trying to rush the ending. Yeah, there was a lot of very, very weird decisions made at the end of that anime. But that one, I would say that one's more about the journey than the destination. That one, yeah, Ergo Proxy, I still highly recommend that if you can watch it. Ergo Proxy is a fucking classic. I love it. Yeah, actually, Ergo Proxy is the one anime that, that anime came out before simulcasting was a thing. So I got it on DVD. And I marathoned the entire show. I think it was 22 or 23 episodes. Something weird like that. I watched the whole show, and right after the last episode, I felt like watching it again. Right after I already watched it. So it was good. Ergo Proxy was some good shit. Yeah, even my mom liked Ergo Proxy. Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, going back to Space Dandy, though, that Purgatory Planet episode, I watched that episode 3 times the day it aired. Man, it was that good. I never did that with any other simulcasting anime. I mean, I watch it again sometimes when the physical release comes out, but no, 3 times. I just right after I got done watching that episode, I watched it again, and then later that night, right before going to sleep, I watched it again. That was some real good shit, man. Yeah, if nothing else, you guys need to watch Space Dandy just for that one single episode. Because it was fucking good. I mean, the whole series was good, but that one episode, yeah. So I could care less. Thank you for the $3. Yarr! Yeah, is that how you're gonna go? Huh? Is that how you go? Oh, Mushishi was good too. That's another. Yeah, that anime is more about. There's like no action in it. Like, it's definitely all about the story and the environments and the adventure. Yeah. The main character is investing, little mushi, or I guess that's a Japanese word for bug, but they're more like spirits in this one, and all the weird effects they cause on people. And he's almost like he's pretty much a doctor. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, Ginkgo, that was his name. Yeah, my mom loved that one too. Like, she really liked that one. She was really mad that they didn't dub the second season too. Man. But yeah. I mean, Space Dandy, Ergo Proxy, Mushishi, a lot of really good anime out there you could be watching. But hey, there's a lot of good anime this season too that you could be watching. Like, next up, you guys remember Madoka Magica, right? Wouldn't it be great if they made another one based on a mobile game? This one, I didn't know that Magia Record was based on a mobile game, but apparently it is. So yes, Madoka Magica is back in the spin-off sense. So yeah, you got Magia Record based on a mobile game, but the stories, I mean, so far they haven't gone full Urabuchi yet. It might happen. I haven't played the game. I don't know, but it might happen. It might. But right now, it's still in the build-up phase. I don't know if they're going to go the full tragedy route like the original series did, but there is that era in there too. See, now the first Madoka Magica, the first series, you knew something was wrong from the first episode. There was always that aura of despair, like, behind everything that happened. And then episode 3 happened, and shit. See, that was the one too. See, Madoka Magica was not simulcast. That was one of the weird ones. Like, the only way you could watch it is pirating it, really. So they didn't simulcast it, and it was like the anime of the year when it came out. But so I actually waited until after. I mean, I avoided any spoilers, and I waited until the whole thing was done, and then I was like watching one episode a night. So Monday night I watched episode 1. I thought, I know it's fine. I don't see what everyone was ranting and raving about, though. Watched the second episode Tuesday night. Went, yeah, okay. I could maybe this will turn into something. And then I finished the whole series Wednesday night. I stayed up well past when I was supposed to on a work night, because after episode 3 ended, holy shit, I can't just end it off here. And marathoned it all the way to the end. It was some good shit. But yes, if you like Madoka Magica and want more of it, with a slightly less sad tone, although it's still, you can't have Madoka Magica without fucking tragedy. There's still a little bit here. I see everybody's got, people from their past they want to see, that for various reasons you can never see again. I'm sure you guys can figure it out. I'm sure you can. Yeah, we need more Butcher anime. I bet, again, I didn't play the game. We may get that here soon enough. Well, yes, it's the typical Madoka Magica formula, right? You got the magical girls made their deal with Kyubey. He grants them any one wish, and in return, they gotta become magical girls and fight the witches until they die. Or turn into witches. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, spoiler alert. How do you think witches come about? Yeah, if you watch the original show, you know exactly what witches actually are. But yeah, so they're trapped in this cycle of death and despair. And apparently in this one city, though, magical girls can find their salvation. But that's not why our main character is here, though. She's here searching for her missing sister, who she has no memories of. Kind of weird. We're going to see what's going to happen. Yeah, my face is not a pie. That's right. Oh, yeah. So it says, she's there. Well, I never would have become a magical girl. I hate the pain and scary things. Yeah, that's another thing that makes her unique. She doesn't even remember what her wish was. She just knows, like, she is a magical girl. And see, you got, I said Rojigami, so I was only watching for mommy. Look who makes a cameo appearance. Yeah, she almost put the main character out of her misery. Yeah, it may not be my place to say, but that person's hiding something. See, she's hiding it even from herself. She's got so many holes in her memory, it's not even funny. Yeah, Homura didn't get her justice. Oh, by Homura didn't get her justice, you mean for what happened at the end of the movie? Yeah, they're going to have to do a direct continuation of that eventually. Because, yeah, that was a nice, flipping things over on their head moment right there. Yeah, it was. So, I actually don't know how Magia Record is going to tie into the main continuity, or if it's just a side story. But we are seeing some of the previous characters showing up. And so far, it's been pretty good, if not not nearly as sad as the previous one. Now look, look at it, it's fucking happy, right? She found her sister. Yeah, we're finally reunited. I've been searching for you. The happy ending, show's over, right? Yeah, this is what it looks like to me, doesn't it? I mean, look, they have their happy ending. Everyone lived happily ever after. End of the show. I just spoiled the whole thing for you. Yep, spoiled the whole thing. Now you got no reason to watch it. And here, yeah, you got this move seems to be very fucking common in the Madoka universe, by the way. Characters who can create duplicates of their weapons and launch them at enemies. But hey, they all look hot. Some of them look more cute than hot, but still, it's fun to watch. It's pretty damn awesome right there. Yeah. Waving away the dead witch, yeah. Encountering a witch in the supermarket. Yeah, what are the odds of that? Apparently they're everywhere in this city, though. Yeah. Yeah, or so it seems. Yeah, no. Press X to doubt. Fuck no. It's like, what the hell? Are you guys doubting me? You don't think this is the happy ending for the show, really? Yeah, I'm spoiling it all for you guys, and you're not even mad. You just don't believe me. Okay, I see how it is. And I wonder who this witch is, though. I mean, what's this coming out of its, midsection? What could this witch be? You guys are going to have to watch it and find out. I mean, Mommy was here saying, someone, they're trying to hide something. Oh, hey, look, finally found you. In what form? What's going on? Huh. Yeah, spoilers banned. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, if you're a fan of Madoka Magica, I would say watch this anime. If you've never seen the first series, watch that first. Because this one, I mean, like a proper spin-off, they make a few assumptions. They never explain, like, the jewels or how magical girls come to be, what a grief seed is. That's all shit that you should probably know going into the anime. So if you haven't watched Madoka Magica yet, don't start with this one. I still suggest you watch it, but go back and watch the original show first, and then watch the third movie. The first two movies were recaps. I mean, they basically just summarized the show. So watch the first series, then the third movie, which I think was Rebellion, yeah, and then this one, and then Magia Record. If you watch them out of order, you're not going to know what the fuck is going on. So, yeah, that's what you got to do right there. That should be the last one. Yeah, that's right. That is right. So now we're all just waiting for the Urabucher to live up to his name. And that was Madoka Magica, Magia Record. And Rojigami's their must-lewd mommy. Well, everyone else did. I still remember that fucking hilarious shirt. Like, right after Madoka Magica came out, someone made this shirt that had a Lego minifigure of mommy, but with her head popping off. Yeah, that was very well played, good sir. That was a perfect shirt. And that's one that only people who've seen the show are going to get, and they'll probably punch you for it. But everyone else would just wonder what the hell it even is. Like, why are you so mad at that guy's shirt? He's just a Lego figure. Yeah, yes and no. I'm going to have to see if I could find that again. That would be a funny shirt to have. I didn't get it back in the day. I didn't. Alrighty, let's get caught up here. Alright, how far behind am I? Oh, there we go. So, Saipoth, thank you for the 2. So, remember Canon? We spent the entire show getting to know a super cute head pat girl, and in the last few episodes, we watched as she starts to break down, only to learn she is the main character's childhood girlfriend that died in front of him. Yeah, that's from the same studio that did Air. Yeah, it's pretty similar in a lot of ways, honestly. Yeah, see, some people in the chat know why that shirt was so funny. That's right, fan trolling, exactly. And Saipoth, thank you for the 3. Can't forget Saikano either. Fork is forced into being a living weapon, gets torn from her boyfriend's arms, pretty much gets NTR'd from several military guys, then dies after making him immortal in the world where he's the last living thing. Dude got cooked hard. Yeah, Saikano was not the most cheerful anime in existence either. That is a damn good point, yes. Yeah. But I guess that's kind of like Technolize, actually. Yeah, there's a few anime that do things like that. Yeah, or Devilman Crybaby. Yeah, no, but Technolize, holy shit, the ending of that anime, timeless, man. That's a classic right there. Yeah, the classic everybody dies ending. Beef 1982, thank you for the $5. I started buying Ergo Proxy at Best Buy on DVD back in 2006. Got the whole set still to this day. Oh fuck yeah! No, I got the one with the box that has the hollow covers on it. Oh, that was some good shit. That was good. And Alex Hale, thank you for the 5. The one love comedy that was Lovecraft Monsters was a weird name. Oh, that was Nyarko-san, right? Yeah, I remember that. That one was a funny one too. And Don Creep, thank you for the 2. Watched Girls in Panzer 12 plus times after the first view. Oh, but in the same day? I almost did that with Ergo Proxy. I almost watched the whole series again. Yeah. Yeah, see, Roji gone too again about that mommy shirt. Like, people in the know be like, why you do this? Well, we do it to troll the fans. And Tyler Preston, thank you for the 2. Madoka Magica is just Kamen Rider Yuki. Yeah, see, once you've watched enough media of different forms, you do start realizing that no matter what it is, you're always going to be able to compare it to something else. Okay, and where was I? 2 left. Oh, yeah, now we're getting, this one may be one of my favorites this season. I mean, it depends on how it goes from this point onwards. But let's see, actually. Hey, chat, can you guess what's next? We got 2 left. Guess what's still left on the list? Yeah, if you've been keeping track of the time, you may be able to figure it out. Oh, what's that? Who's familiar with the hentai kite? Oh man, that's a classic old school one. Yeah, kite is fucking ancient, man. What's that? Oh, was it Jackson's Anime just downloaded Kite? Okay. One of the good hentai with a good story, almost not hentai. Yeah, those are pretty rare. Now, see, if Interspecies Reviewers showed more of the sex, it could be a hentai with a good story. It very well could be. Oh, Seton Academy. I like that one, but not that much. I mean, that is one of the two shows where they were talking about Fuda hyenas. All right. Let's Bubblegum Crisis. Dude, back in the day, I loved Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040. Yeah, that one was good. Oh, Kyokufuri is one. Yeah, you guys, some of you guys were able to guess it. Yes, definitely. I fucking love this show. And look at this. An old dude looking at a girl's tits. Like, those melons will be a hit. Now, this one, it was I think it was like 2 episodes ago. Yeah, they had this. So they're doing the arc right now with the faceless, murderous idol spirit. And this was her when she was alive, The producer spotted her giant tits. Let's make this chick an idol. And she became an idol, and things unfortunately didn't end well for her. But yes, Inspector, or Kyokufuri, yeah. I call it Inspector because that's what the manga is called. Yeah, and this one's got a lolly in it, so you guys are gonna fucking love this one right here. You're gonna love it. Yeah, so the main premise here is you got 2 people who are very much all into the supernatural again, and that seems to be a recurring theme this stream, doesn't it? Yeah, so you got the girl who gave up one of her eyes and legs to become was the goddess of wisdom of all the yokai. And then you got the dude who was the victim of of a fucking experiment to be able to predict the future and survive, because there's one type that it can predict the future once and then it dies right away. But then if you mix that with a mermaid flesh, because mermaids are immortal, then you can actually come back to life after dying after having predicted the future. He was the only success. Yeah, but so you got this freaking this immortal guy that even the monsters consider a monster, and all of them are afraid of him. So he can pretty much he can do whatever the hell he wants in that world, and he's supposed to be helping his new girlfriend out in her mediation, trying to work things out with the monsters. And he didn't want to show up, and she's there. It's like, oh yeah, he said he'd rather stay at home and eat pork miso soup instead, which is kind of sort of true. He really did that. He really did. So yeah, then, there you go. There's the faceless idol. And in case you guys are thinking this is just going to be some tame-ass old, it's just another ghost story anime. Well, this one gets a little bit more violent. You can kind of see here. So look, dude just got his head ripped in half by a faceless, giant-tittied idol swinging a steel beam around. This looks mildly inconvenient, don't you think? But no, see, he gets better. Don't feel sorry for him. He gets better. I mean, this is just a flesh wound. I mean, if you're immortal, this is nothing for you. He's fine. He'll be perfectly okay. But obviously, being an immortal who doesn't really feel pain anymore after countless, basically, torture. It's not really experiments. And your current girlfriend finding out, or your past girlfriend finding out what you really are. Woo. Yeah, this is nothing to him. He's been through way worse. It's cost him his relationship, though. But hey, I think his new girlfriend's a lot cuter. See, that's his previous girlfriend, who's now a cop. yeah, that's having experienced the supernatural, she's fucking afraid of everything now too. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, this show does pretty good. It handles character trauma pretty well in a lot of cases. And look at that. Imagine being kicked the fuck out in the face by a one-legged chick. So you can kind of see right there her stump because her prosthetic leg fell off earlier in the fight. Man. And see, this right, this is a good character. Now, she despite her disabilities, she can still fight, even though her main purpose is just to think. This is the strong, independent female character that all the NPCs claim to like, but then they're probably ripping on her because I guess she looks too cute. Her personality is great too. She's fucking hilarious the way she tries to manipulate people into everything. Yeah. Oh, I've seen that face. Like, 'tis but a flesh wound. Yep. Yeah, I've had worse. You liar. Come on, you pansy. Yeah. And that's almost what this anime is. Yeah, look at that. She's got a lot of really interesting allies. Now, if you guys want to know what an epic mount really looks like, imagine a giant fucking skyscraper-sized skeleton. Imagine riding into Stormwind on one of these. Man, that would be spectacular. So yeah, see, that's her mount right there. Ah, what a lovely view, shall we? Yeah, just another nighttime stroll. But yeah, Ryan Joe, good point. This is a thought be gone moment. That is exactly right. Like, be gone, thought. And she did, in fact, dissipate into the air. But yeah, look at them titties, though. Look at them giant titties. Giant titties on the faceless idol ghost. Swinging around a steel beam. Taking dudes' heads off. Man, this is just great. But again, something I can't really get through in the screenshots alone. But a lot of what makes this anime great is how awesome the characters are and their interactions with each other. And there's also a whole shitload of fucking blood and guts all over the place. I mean, look at this. What the hell you think's gonna happen here? You got this giant, like, fucking ogre-like thing that all the other monsters are even afraid of. And then it just goes and bites your fucking arm off like that, man. What the hell? How you take... See, funny enough, this is how he takes it out. He just lets it bite his arm off. That's how he wins the fight. No joke. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's a damn good one right here. Bloody, gory, great characters, both male and female. Yeah, dude, absolutely perfect, I gotta say. Oh, what's the speed of the mount? 60, 100? Does it fly? No, that mount speed was at least a 120, actually. Could have even been a 140. Yes. Oh, Skullgirls did it, so Skullgirls had that? Oh, this anime is Inspector. And yeah, it's got... these melons will be a hit. Oh, look, these melons were a hit. They were. After they... Yeah. Look at that hit. Look at that hit. Yeah, there's a lot of hitting going on when these melons are involved, yes. Damn right. Oh, it tempts you into the Guro. Well, no, it only counts as Guro if there's also sex involved, right? But yes. Yeah, 'tis but a flesh wound. Yeah. See, look, he gets better. I mean, this is the same dude. He's fine. This is nothing for him. He'll be okay. Yeah, it's an arm. I got plenty. Yes. Yeah, now this one is... I really wish I could get across how awesome this anime is, but most of it is slowly getting used to the characters and, how great the characters are and their interactions with each other. All of the awesome, fighting and gore and supernatural stuff and giant titties. That's just a bonus, man. That is just a fucking bonus, I gotta say. Yeah, so check this one out for sure. Inspector was very good. Very fucking... I'm gonna have to get the manga now too, actually. I really am. Yeah, this just like Land of the Lustrous, actually. I actually, after the first episode of Land of the Lustrous, I just went out and bought all the manga volumes that were out in the US. Like, oh, I need more of this, like right now. Right the fuck now. Oh, Alex Hale, thank you for the 2. Railgun is good. Can't wait for the ending. Oh, yeah, that's another one of those. Watch it. If you've been keeping up with the series, watch it. Otherwise, go back to the beginning. And, yeah, I guess, Symphogear was the same way. For the 5 seasons it lasted, it would just be really weird to jump in anywhere but season 1. Yeah, it's one of those long-running ones, but, yeah, pretty good, too. Oh, the bone dude looks like Ahmed, the dead terrorist. Hey, that's actually a good point. He does kind of look like that. Maybe his most recent incident knocked out a few of his teeth, though. Yeah, I love new girlfriend jealousy. Yeah, there is. Okay, so old girlfriend actually meets current girlfriend, and current girlfriend is rubbing it in every chance she gets. And then the dude's like, oh my God, I barely tolerate you. How could you consider us going out? Yeah, they have a lot of really funny interactions with each other. Like, faux show, man. Alrighty. Last one. This one I definitely know is an original anime. For sure. And this is another one of those. Oh God, no, fuck, just like 22/7. It's another one of those where I had second thoughts about, I had doubts about this one when it first started. But as it's gone on, it's been pretty fucking good. Yeah, oh, actually, let's start it with the screenshot that's actually from the very beginning. Boom. You guys recognize this shattered, broken landscape? Of course not. It's somebody's subconscious. And that's the basic premise behind ID Invaded. Like that's the name, or id Invaded, I guess. Yeah, they're diving into the ids of the subconsciousnesses of people. Yeah, so the basic premise in this world is, I mean, it's not really a sci-fi world because, with the exception of a few facilities, it looks pretty much like current year does. But in this world, they created this technology that lets you dive into people's subconsciousnesses if you just collect something called a cognition particle from them. So this little special police unit, they go in there and they find cognition particles from people who have who've committed murder or who had murderous intent. And then they dive into their subconscious to try to solve serial killing cases, basically. Before the next victim dies, we gotta solve the case. So it's like Inception. Yeah, kind of. It kind of is. Yeah, so that's what this whole story is diving into people's subconsciousness to solve the case. But the thing is, as soon as you dive into somebody's subconscious, you lose all your memories. And what what your identity should be is you find Kaoru here, dead. She'd been stabbed through the heart, missing an eye. Yeah, things ain't going well for her. And then you got to solve the mystery of how she died. And that's what these great detectives do when they dive into people's subconscious. They lose their memories of who they are. They take on the persona of the great detective, and you got to solve the case before somebody gets fucked in the real world. And this dude here, I gotta say, this dude. He gets what's coming to him in the most hilarious way. I'm actually gonna spoil a little bit of that because that was just funny. Yeah, he's one of the serial killers. I was pointing out, the people in this world are dead long before I kill them. Basically pointing out that everyone's a zombie in current year. Oh yeah, like The Cell as well. Yeah, Paprika. Oh, I remember that. That's another classic, like ancient ass anime movie that was pretty good. Yeah, so how do you think things ended up? So he was the bomber. He was blowing up skyscrapers and shit and killing people. And yeah, he got caught. And he said, they're dead long before I killed them. And he had this very nihilistic view. Nothing matters anymore. So our hero, who was sitting in the cell next to him, was there like, oh, okay, if it's all the same whether or not you're dead or alive, if nothing matters, why don't you fucking prove it? So he's here hanging himself with his bed sheets. Just a little longer and you'll prove your worldview. Yeah, this anime gets pretty fucking dark. Yeah, so our hero here used to just be a cop until his daughter was brutally murdered by a serial killer, which caused his wife to commit suicide. So he went and fulfilled the requirements for becoming the great detective, which I'm not going to spoil what that was. And now he spends his days as a prisoner, locked in a freaking cell with all of the serial killers he catches. And, or his nights, rather. And then his days, he's diving into these people's subconsciousnesses to save lives. So how do you think this is going to end? How do you think this is going to end for her? This isn't subconscious right here, man. This wasn't subconscious. This is in the real world, at least in the anime's real world. Yeah, you got a cute chick about ready to be drilled in the fucking head. Put the X right there, drills coming in, and she's taunting him like, motherfucker, don't just stand there spitting that drill, bitch. Do something. Yeah, grow some balls. And what's the guy doing it, man? What's the guy doing it? We're gonna see that. Oh yeah, that's her in her great detective form. So yeah, no, she's another one who meets the requirements to become a detective. So yeah, we got the two main characters. There's two of them. And yes, legal lolly. That's right. She's like 20-something years old. And look at the guy holding the drill, though. Look at that. You think maybe he went through the same thing? Yeah, maybe something even worse. You think something may be wrong with this guy's brain? Although apparently the wind flowing through the hole in your head is very clarifying? Yeah. Yeah, my drill will pierce the heavens. Yeah, bust out some Gurren Lagann up in this bitch. Fuck yeah. Man. Yeah, she's gonna get the drill. Yes. Yeah, that's right. The lolly's gonna get drilled. That's spoiler alert. The lolly gets drilled. Yeah, brain surgery. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Somebody gunned the legend Melody? Oh, what? Someone's dropping like $1,000? Damn. Well, good luck for her. Yeah, this damn headache. Yeah, that's right. Oh, look at that. See, hey, look, these guys have something in common, huh? If you look real close, what's that? What's that on his head? What's that on his head? This is the ending of the shortest knife fight in history, by the way. The fucking shortest knife fight ever. But yeah, there is an overarching storyline going on where there is a serial killer creator known as John Walker. He this is where the mystery comes in. Like, this isn't just solving one case after another, but every single case they solve, they find this John Walker guy in the serial killer's subconscious. And they were on the cusp of maybe figuring out who he is. Like, oh, we're finally, we caught the monitoring equipment he uses. Oh, no, we know who his targets were. And hey, and then somebody gets arrested under suspicion of being him. You think it's really him? You think it's really him, man? Yeah, the drilled in the head gang. Yeah, that's kind of what this is, man. This wasn't done by a drill right here, though. This one wasn't. But yeah, this one... Again, this anime started out really weird. I didn't know if I was gonna... I mean, I'm great. See, they showed the first 2 episodes on day 1, and I'm really glad they did. Because I don't know if I would have continued after just 1, but since they launched 2 episodes, I mean, it's just been getting better and better with each one. This is one of those anime. You really need to take your time. I mean, it takes like an episode or 2 to really, get you in. But when it does, I mean, it gets better and better and darker. Why do you think she has to wear the hats now? I wonder. I wonder why. You think she survived the drilling? Well, clearly she survived, but yeah. Oh, I see good comments there too. Saying, now this is a knife. Stab. Yeah, she pulled a Crocodile Dundee on this bitch ass right here. Yeah, trying to underestimate me just because I'm a legal lolly? Fuck no. I'm going to stab you in the chest, bitch. Now, I'm going to win this knife fight. I'm going to do it. She did. She won the knife fight. Yeah, Epstein didn't drill himself. This is what they're going to try to convince you Epstein did while under 24/7 surveillance and on suicide watch and all that shit. And coincidentally, the guards were all gone. The cameras all broke. Yeah, there's nothing suspicious at all. Well, yeah, this is what they're going to try to convince you Epstein did. But yeah, he did prove his worldview, though. He did prove it. He really did. So, yes, definitely watch this. Yeah, id Invaded. It's an original anime, and like all original anime, it is fucking weird. It is weird, but it is good. I mean, look, it's got head drilling in it. Look at it. Look at that head drilling. Look at this head drilling action. Look at this. That's a spoon. Hell, she did win though. I mean, his knife may as well have been a spoon. Oh, she penetrated him. Yeah, that's right. Isn't this rape? She fucking penetrated him, man. And yes, there are some things I didn't. I mean, obviously, I'm only using like 10 screenshots. But it does go into some pretty dark places, man. Yeah, what do you think it would feel like thinking that, you got a serial killer that live streams his dying victims, And, oh, we made it right on time. We can save her. Only to find out that it was a pre-recording. Man, that's, yeah, you deal with some pretty hard tragedies in this show. It's not for the faint of heart. They go places. I mean, we can kind of guess how this actually ends up right there, man. Yeah, did it just get dark in here? Yeah, well, this is, I mean, of all the anime airing right now, this one probably would take the cake for that. I mean, was it Somali may take the cake for in the sadness department, but when it comes to the sheer darkness of the setting and the show, I think this is the one, man. This is the fucking one that does it. This one takes it, man. All right. Yeah, it looks more hardcore than Conan. Oh, man. Maybe it kind of is. Maybe it is, man. You have to watch and see. But yeah, I do recommend this one. Yeah, but just, if the first episode doesn't hook you in, the next, like, 2 probably will. I can guarantee you. I think this one is from the second episode, if I remember. Yeah. All right, and Saipa, thank you another 420. Me being Pepperidge Farms, I remember Kite and Mezzoforte, and when Bible Black could be found in the children's religious section. yeah, didn't that happen on accident? Yeah, had me laughing while putting it back there after too many parents flipped their shit. Yeah, no, triggering the NPCs, that's how you do it, man. That is how you fucking do it. Yeah, oh, what's that? It's like dark web shit in a nutshell, man. Yeah, they do. I mean, they do have snuff films and shit like that on the dark web. That's right. It is. They go places. They go places. Cool. And where was that? Oh, Acid Blade 21. Thank you for the 2. Watching Dorohedoro. It is epic. I mean, it reminded me too much of Fooly Cooly, which I actually did not like very much. But to each their own. Yeah, I'm not going to judge anybody else on what their tastes are. I mean, it's just not one of my favorites. And Bringer of D, thank you for another 2. Question is what happened to the rest of his face? You know, that they actually never explained that. They never explained why the rest of his face looks like this. We know how he got the hole. And we know why his skull has to be held together. But, I mean, we never saw how he got this. Yeah, because his before pictures, he didn't have this scar. He just looked normal. So, I mean, what? Maybe the drill exploded or something after he got it in his head. I mean, I don't know. I don't. Maybe they'll explain, because this dude. I mean, spoiler alert. I mean, they capture him, but they don't kill him. So maybe they'll be able to explain that later. Yeah. So see, at the beginning. Our hero here is alone in his cell block, and that's another thing too. As the story goes on, he gets more people in his cell block. Like, well, he gets one less after this, but he does get some roommates basically in his cell block that he gets to chill out with. Man. Yeah, this is a good one. I mean, it does get pretty dark, but no, sometimes you just gotta laugh at it. Sometimes it is pretty funny. But this was the last one. Yep, that was my list. That should have been number 11. I mean, counting Heya Camp as an honorable mention because it was, just because it was, 3.5 minutes long. See, that's one, you do not miss anything out by checking that one out. It is 3.5 minutes long. You can watch all of the released episode right now within the length of a regular fucking anime episode. You'll be fine. You'll be perfectly okay. But, I gotta find the perfect image to leave off with here at the end. Let me pull it up here real quick. We need to bring some titties back on the screen. We went from dark, now we have to go back into the light, even though this show also does get a little bit dark sometimes. But it's got giant fucking titties. Look at that, bouncy giant titties. And flats. I mean, why do you think she's there thinking, like, oh... See, this is actually her imagining what she would look like if she was a big busty woman. But no, something tells me that's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. Oh, what's that? Do you think that when CG becomes so good, similar to 2D, then we'd have a golden age of indie anime? Yes, that's exactly what I think. I think that once CG gets so good, indie studios can produce something like Land of the Lustrous, the mainstream animation industry is gone. All this corporate animation is gone. Only the legitimately good stuff will be able to survive in a market like that. That's right. The Oppai praise the titties. Hell yeah. Oh, it's that once again, Nene pats her chest. Hey, she only did that once. She only did it one time. And of course, no, just like what always happens, because she happened to find some bra pads and she put them in. And then they fell out right in front of the two dudes. Yeah. See, that's actually another thing that happens a lot in this anime. They embarrass the fuck out of Nene here. They do. Yeah, like, threatening to release her secret, imaginary boyfriend diary and shit like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she's got a lot to be embarrassed about, but hey, she's cute. It's fine. It's okay. Oh, and Damashep, thank you for the 2. My list is Reviewers, Nekopara, BOFURI, and Plunderer. See, Plunderer was on the list until I cut it down to only, 10 full-length shows. That one's pretty, that was good for fan service, if nothing else as well. Fan service, and, you got your OP character with obviously a very dark past and a lot of secrets to keep, but it's got a lot of good titties. That one's got some titties, too. Yeah. Oh, it's that once. Yeah, press X to doubt. I guess that's true. You catch a girl patting her bra once. You got to imagine it's not the first and only time that's happened. I guess that's a very good point. You can't make assumptions like that. Just like with liars in general. Oh, you only lied to me this one time, huh? I trust you. Yeah, I trust you when you tell me that this is the only time you lied to me. Mm-hmm. Everything I say is a lie, right? Yeah, now process that. Yeah, Ishuzoku Reviewers episode 3 where they changed the gender was funny. Now, you see, that's the conspiracy theory. Is that's the one that may have triggered them. That went too far. Because the reasons they wouldn't let the characters out of the brothel. Yeah, the main one would being that after a dude takes the gender change potion, he'd sleep with a dude just so they could wake up with a dude the next day. Yeah, so like Rikeda said, it would be like the best frat boy prank ever. So, haha, you gay now, bro. And not even realizing it's like, but you literally did me as a woman. I mean, what does that make you? But hey, yeah, I mean it's you gay now. Yeah, you gay. You slept with a dude, bro. Haha, you gay now. and I guess they viewed that as transphobic. I don't know. But there's been a lot of butthurt around Interspecies Reviewers. But that aside, I do believe that is it for me tonight. Covering some awesome anime, and went within a reasonable time. Absolutely perfect. I love it when that happens. I love it when I go in some within a reasonable amount of time. So hopefully some of you guys got exposed to some cool new anime you may want to check out. I try to make it a point to at least test out shows I wouldn't otherwise watch. Yeah, that's how I ended up with AKB 0048. I really loved that. I unironically ended up loving that anime. But I only watched it just because I thought it would be a funny train wreck. I was expecting so bad it's good. But it actually ended up being good. Now that was a fucking surprise. Oh, hey, look at this. Razor Fist is streaming Fable right now. God damn, I miss Fable. Now, see, Peter Molyneux may have overpromised and underdelivered, but I still loved Fable. I still thought it was a really damn good game. So definitely go check it out. Yeah, just go. I'm done. Hopefully you got a nice list of anime. Go say hi to Razor Fist. Yeah, there's the links. Actually, I'm going to update the description with the shows now. Because, I already got them. Oh, come on, man. Please work, YouTube. There we go. All right, got a bunch. All the shows should now be listed by the time you hear this in the description. So if you wanted to verify the names of one of these, just check there. Yeah, I'm probably going to go through and timestamp them a little bit later. But yeah, here you go. Halfway through the anime season. Hopefully you guys found something really awesome for you guys to check out. So, yep, list is in the description. Go through it. Watch them all. They're all pretty good. And, yeah, have a nice weekend. I'll be seeing you again on Monday. So, enjoy the long weekend for those of you living in the U.S., man. Have a great time.